Hello and welcome again to another fun-filled episode of Cupp Talks. Hi, I'm Jason Cupp. Thank you for watching. Episode 3 is coming at you right here on for Cupp Talks. Now, today we're going to talk... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. This is for my protection only. Not that you have any viruses, computer, because I really hope you don't. But we are going to have what I call a little game, and a game that we may at some points play, and I like to call it "It's All Relative." In other words, we're going to talk about... Can't do that. Can't let the law know that I may not have a mask on, but I am going to present to you, you know what, this is the quarantine edition of It's All Relative. Okay. I will actually... No, I can't see now. Oh, there you go. There we go. This is the, if I need to, if somebody comes in and says, hey, you don't have a mask on or whatever. I'm going to show you some show you some cards, and hold on here. There we go. It's a good place to put it. Yeah, I like to have a little bit of fun every now and then, you know. I'm gonna give you two celebrities or famous people or what have you, and say if they were would they be able to be quarantined together? In other words, are they related? Would they live in the same house, or at least are they somewhat related that some freak thing may happen and they may have to be quarantined together? So I'm going to go and give you a list of several different pairings to see if you can pick who would be quarantined together and who wouldn't be quarantined together. So I'm going to start off with probably what might be an easy one. Amy Schumer, actress, and Senator Chuck Schumer of New York. Would they be quarantined together? The answer is, it's possible, because Amy Schumer and Chuck Schumer are second cousins, or first cousins once removed, because Amy's dad is Chuck's cousin. So there you have it for that one. So that's one. Alright, you learned something. You're learning something. Next couple. Gene Simmons and Richard Simmons. Now, we all know Gene Simmons. He's the bassist from Kiss, the guy who ate fire, whatever, and big long tongue, married Shannon Tweed. And Richard Simmons, who is the exercise guy. You know, he's exercising. But would they be quarantined together? The answer is no. They are not related, so they would not be quarantined together. Next one. This is the next one here. I know it may seem kind of random. Diana Ross with Ashley Simpson. Would Diana Ross and Ashley Simpson possibly be quarantined together? And the answer would be maybe, because Diana Ross is Ashley Simpson's mother-in-law. Ashley Simpson married Diana Ross's son, who would be the brother of Tracy Ellis Ross, who plays on Blackish and everything. So, yes, so they could be quarantined together because mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. Next here, my list. Keith Richards and Denise Richards. Keith Richards, of course, you know, the guitarist of the Rolling Stones, and Denise Richards, the Charlie Sheen's ex, and she played Christmas Jones on the James Bond film The World Is Not Enough. Cutie pie, but terrible actress. Are these two related? Would they be quarantined together? The answer is no. They are not related, so they would not be quarantined together. You know what? This one I'm going to save for a minute. This one might be a little bit easier, but you just never know. Donald Duck and Daffy Duck. Would they be quarantined together in the same house? Could they be quarantined in the same house? And the answer is no. They are not related. related. Donald Duck lives at Disney, and Daffy Duck lives at Warner Brothers. So they are not related, as far as I know. Here's the next one here. Jenny McCarthy and Melissa McCarthy. Now, we know Jenny McCarthy's from, she was a Playmate and Playboy. She was on MTV Singled Out. She's on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest. Is she quarantined? And she's on The Masked Singer now. The Masked Singer. And Melissa McCarthy, you know her from Mike and Molly, in a number of movies. Tammy, I think, is another one of her movies. There's one, Bridesmaids. Are these two able to be quarantined in the same house? And the answer is, ding, yes. They are related. They are first cousins. Though they grew up near each other in Chicago, from what I understand, they're not too fond of each other. Maybe it's jealousy, I don't know. But anyway, they are related. They are first cousins. The next one here is might be a very tough one, but I really need to get this one. Bugs Bunny or the Easter Bunny? Are them two related? Bugs Bunny, of course, we know the wisecracking rabbit from Warner Brothers, and the Easter Bunny is it's the Easter Bunny. And the answer is, they may share last names, but they're not related. So Bugs Bunny and the Easter Bunny, not related. Okay. Bruce Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner. Bruce Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner. Now, would they be quarantined in the same house? Are they related? The answer is, since there are two different personalities of the same person, it's the same person. So, I mean, come on, it's the same person. So, yeah, so they would be quarantined together. Now, I'd like to hear a conversation between the two of them. Kind of scary. But, so yes, they are the same individual. They're just two different personalities of the same individual. So, yes, they would be quarantined in the same house. Let's go to the next one here. Now, these two would probably be in the same house if the male of this, because there's a male and a female, if the male would pop the question and put a ring on it, but he hasn't, and it's been 90 years. Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. Now, is Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse related? Maybe not, but you know, if Mickey would put a ring on Minnie's finger, they could live in the same house and be quarantined together. So Mickey, put a ring on it, dude. Now this one is a little bit tricky, but there's a reason why I'm using this. King George V of Great Britain and Kaiser Wilhelm II of Germany. Now, they were World War I combatants. Great Britain was part of the Allies, Germany part of the Central Powers. Would they be, if they were in the same, would they be stuck quarantined in the same house? And the answer is possibly, because they were first cousins. Yes. So King George V and Kaiser Wilhelm II of Germany, these two fought against each other. The countries fought against each other, but they were first cousins. In fact, they were the grandsons of Queen Victoria of Great Britain. And in fact, Kaiser Wilhelm was actually older. So if Britain would have had the law that just passed like a couple of years ago, that it doesn't matter what the what the gender of the first child is, they would be the heir to the throne. So, for instance, Queen Victoria and Prince Albert's daughter, Victoria, was firstborn. Her first son was Kaiser Wilhelm of Germany now, because she married into the German royal family. And so, he would not have been the heir, but the first son of the first son was the heir to the throne, and thus George V. They were cousins, so they were cousins. Coming up next year, we got a few more to go. So, oh man, I keep hitting this table. I apologize with the shakiness. It's not what I'm trying to do to you folks. Now this one may be tricky too. Lenny Kravitz and Al Roker. Lenny Kravitz, we all know the singer. He was married to Lisa Bonet. He's a rocker. We all know who Lenny Kravitz is. And Al Roker is the weatherman on NBC's Today. Now, is Lenny Kravitz and Al Roker, would they be stuck in the same house? Would they be quarantined together? And the answer would be, possibly. They are first cousins once removed. Lenny Kravitz's mother was Roxy Roker, who actually played Mrs. Willis, Helen Willis on The Jeffersons. And she was first cousins with Al Roker. So Lenny Kravitz and Al Roker are first cousins once removed. So yes, there's a possibility they could be quarantined together. This one's interesting here. Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont and Neon Dion Sanders. So, they got the same last name. Hey, how many people have the last name Sanders? Is it that really that common of a last name? I don't think so. So is Senator Bernie and Neon Dion, would they be quarantined together? Nope, they're not related. Bernie Sanders and Neon Dion Sanders are not related, so they would not be in quarantine together. Now, make some more interesting ones here. Another trick one here. Same last name, Mickey Mouse and Mighty Mouse. Would they be quarantined? And of course the answer is no, they are not related. So Mighty is not Mickey's cousin or brother or sister or cousin, whatever. So they are not related. This one might be a little tricky. Gizmo the Mogwai and Stripe the Gremlin. Now we know that the Mogwai and Gremlin might be different things. They got different last names. But would Gizmo and Stripe be quarantined in the same house? And the answer is yeah, because Stripe popped out of Gizmo's back when he got wet. So I guess technically Gizmo would be Stripe's parental unit, mom, dad, combined, I don't know. It's just how Mogwais reproduce. So yeah, so that's parent and child. Now this one might be a little bit trickier. Stripe the Gremlin and an AMC Gremlin. Would they be quarantined? The answer would be no, because it's a fictional character in a 70s car that was actually kind of cool. But, Wayne and Garth had one. So they had the AMC Gremlin. So Stripe the Gremlin and an AMC Gremlin, not related. They're not from the same family. Now, would these two be quarantined together? Blake Shelton and Miranda Lambert. Now, they were married at once, but would they still be in quarantine together? The answer is no, of course not. They can't stand each other, but wouldn't it be funny to be a fly on the wall if they were stuck together for 3 months in the same house? I'd pay to see that. Okay, I got one more for you. One more, and this one actually could be kind of tricky. I got two more. One or two. This is one, just one. Oh no, actually there are two. Oh yeah, that's right. I do have two. I got two more. Warren Beatty and Shirley MacLaine. Now, you may think that I just picked two random celebrities there, or did I? Are they related? Would they be quarantined together? The answer is absolutely. They are siblings. Warren Beatty and Shirley MacLaine are brother and sister. She's the older sister and he's the younger brother. But yes, they would absolutely be quarantined together. And the last one, and this one was really, I had to dig a lot for this and see what the answer you think is. Is Darth Vader and Ella Vader related? Darth Vader or and Ella Vader? Were those two related? Would they be quarantined together in the same house? No, of course not. They're not related. So, so that's it. That's it for our special edition of Cup Talks. It's all relative. The quarantine edition. Until next time. Oh, sorry. Until next time. I salute you and I'm signing off. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day. Bye.